It's in the game.
EA Sports is in the game!
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Stanford's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Gonna run it. It's 4. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Warren. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity to get off the field, but quarterback and receiver, they were just better on that one. Nice throw. Nice job by the receiver getting his feet in bounds.
The run inside. It's 4. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the 1st down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
On the move, it's Ford. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Scanning the field, it's Warren. He fires to the left side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Let's send the tight end in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Pulls it on the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
And it's not a surprise on this first possession that they put the ball in the quarterback's hands and let him run it. This dude can fly. Palmer, I know it's the first possession, but sometimes it's hard to really understand how fast guys are until you see them on the field. It didn't look like they got it on that first possession.
No, David, we were talking to their defensive coaching staff this week, and they thought they had a good plan on paper to slow this guy down. But you're right, it's a different thing once you get out there on game day, and they're going to have to make some adjustments right now because you know this defense, I know it's early, but they're already reeling because of that guy's speed.
So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the big tight end. He's coming off a game in which he had 3 catches. 2 of them wound up in the end zone in their victory.
You know, what's interesting is you look at the win streak this team is on. You took a look at the offense, especially on film. The tight end is the guy that really stands out. He's such a unique tool. He's so versatile, and he's got tremendous athletic ability. And the quarterback is throwing it to him more and more, and that's going to continue. He told us coming into this game, I'm looking one place early in each progression. It's to find my big fella, because he's the one right now paying it off for our offense.
Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's going to be fun to watch this receiving group, I think, for Notre Dame this season. I think one of the things Marcus Freeman's done a really good job of in recent years is go to the portal and bring difference makers at the receiver spot. It was Malachi Fields coming over for Virginia, the big, tall...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Gilbert. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line, that last completion, giving them a fresh set of downs. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running inside, it's Williams. There's a crease. Past the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to Davis. Turning it on.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quarterback keep. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Oh, they're after him. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. The run inside. It's Williams. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll move the wide receiver. Going with the counter play here. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense and makes you really be honest.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. They'll ride Davis here. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Looking downfield, it's Warren. Out of the backfield, he's open. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They want to make sure they get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Kick is in the air. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Ben.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Play fake, Carr. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for the edge, it's Mobley. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
On the delay, it's Williams. Runs through the tackle. Rolled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Wide receiver going in motion. Carr. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Throwing, Carr, trying to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Irish use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to barge their way in. No room to run, and he'll be stopped for no gain on 4th and 2.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 5 team, the Michigan Wolverines.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Notre Dame's head coach coming out of the locker room. His conversation with his team in the locker room was execute, execute, execute. He understands that here at home, sometimes the crowd is in it, sometimes they're not. He wants them to bring their own energy and to make sure they are executing on every play to start the third quarter.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Quarterback making adjustments. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. So nice to have these tight ends.
The give to Davis. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Rides the option, he keeps it. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is, go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Got his man. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Makes the catch. It's off. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
And this one splits the uprights. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Running inside, it's Williams. Picks up the first down. Turns it on in midfield. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Off the RPO, complete. He breaks a tackle. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Look at the big fella doing work in the secondary, the big tight end, catching the ball, and he's just shooing these little DBs away. Get off me.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Here's Carr to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
That's a huge score for this offense, and as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, you execute, you march it down the field, score a touchdown, and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all the pressure back on your opponent.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Back to pass, it's Warren. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. The run inside. It's Davis. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Looking for a man. It's Warren. The sure hands. It's Brown. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. In the red area, it's Davis. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. Finding some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
And simple play, simple gain, get that first down. That's all that matters. I don't try to trick. I go back to what I know I do really, really well.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll run play action. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Back to throw, it's Warren. Pocket breaking down. Wideout trying to get it in. He will be stopped. Couldn't turn the corner, and the defense makes the play.
And, man, what a big fourth down stop for this squad. You needed it, man. To pull the upset, you had to do something special. You gave up some yards, but they came up big, in a big spot. You want to make an upset? You want to make something happen? You got to make plays like that, and they come through in a clutch moment.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. Right back to it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Now, if you're really worried about the block, I guess you could think about taking the safety here in the free kick. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. To throw, it's Warren. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time. Got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they say